Alright. Alright guys, hello. Welcome to another Sky Blue simulation stream. Sky Blue here, aka Drew. And there's VATSIM ATC in Japan, so we're going to try and fly from Osaka-Kansai to Tokyo-Haneda and the A320. So let's try and set the aircraft from cold and external power. So we've got everything, we got fuel, we got, extra and all of that. And let's go ahead and get started. It says fuel 15. I don't think that's right, but yeah, let's try and let's just try and get this all done, shall we? All right. Chocks, landing gear, APU area. All right, Juliet Alpha 27 Mike Charlie. We're in the correct aircraft. Let's get inside. Engines off, weather radar, weather turbulence, auto, gear down, wipers, batteries, 25.5, they're already on, external power on, IRS 1, 2, 3. Let's set our EFB. VHF 1-2 cab PA int APU fire test. Alright, delay APU start. Let's save some fuel. By the way, do we have air conditioning? You should have. HP air from ground, so we'll have all that hot air. Alright. Once we get cold, cold, and cold, we'll put norm on packs. Alright. Check this aircraft out. Juliet Alpha 27 Mike Charlie 320-214 CFM 565B4 nav database is current. From RJBB to RJ Tango Tango. Alternate is RJ Golf Golf. Starflyer 24. So again, Juliet Alpha T7 Mike Charlie. We'll take a look at the MELs. There's none. CDLs, OEBs. We have one OEB. We just need to set this altitude knob to 100 when not in use. Aircraft configuration summary. Just the 320-214 CFM 56, and that's pretty much it. Nothing else to look at. Let's do the preliminary performance computation. Let's get the ATIS. So I'll just do it digitally. Receive messages. RJBB. We can get the printed version of that. But I'll just choose this with the EFB. Okay, takeoff performance. Kansai International Airport. It's runway 06 left for departure. The intersection, let me just get the chart for that. Let me just check. We can probably get intersection Bravo 12 today. So Bravo 12, the runway length is 3440 meters. Full runway length is 4,000. So approximately 560 meter shift. Wind is 340 at 14. Temperature 15. Q and H is 2907 61009er. Runway condition wet, anti-ice not required. Takeoff weight preliminary, it's 63.8. CG, just leave it as is. Flex, auto, air condition. Alright, to my co-pilot, have you done your computation? You have? Okay, let's say you've done it for real. Yeah, there's even wet here. Alright, want to compare? Okay, taking off from Kansai International Airport, runway 06 left, calculated Bravo 12 departure. Intersection departure rather, config 1 plus F, flex 67, V1 is 114 to 140, VR 140, V2 142, trim up 0.8, green dot 211, RTOW is 76.3, stat is okay. You got the same thing? You got the same thing? Alright, very good. Let's go ahead and do a couple of things. We gotta load the fuel ourselves, 5,800 or 5,740. Slow D refuel. And additionally, we do have to do this just to we can get the final load sheet out. So, departure clearance. Gate number is 24 today. Information, Juliet. Station is RJ-Bravo-Bravo, and request to send. Hey Matt, good morning to you. Hope you're having a great day so far. Nice to see you on this night for me, day for you. Good morning. Hope your day is going so well so far. All right, so we'll go ahead and get this one. So we got 146 passengers. Let's start the boarding. Okay, PFPM duties. Hold on, is this not off? This should be off for now, and so should this one. Okay. Okay, cockpit oxygen, no half box in amber, hydraulics, quantities on the green engine, oil sufficient for flight, flap 0 selected indicated, disarm spoilers, flap 0, yeah, selected indicated, disarm spoilers, parking brake is on, active press not on the green. Let's go ahead and pressurize the yellow ELEC pump. So, mech. Okay, cockpit to ground, request to pressurize the ELEC pump. Roger. Green, ELEC pump off. Okay, emergency equipment, gloves, life jackets, crash axe, smoke goggles and hoods, portable fire extinguishers, oxygen masks, flashlights, escape ropes. Check their rear and overhead circuit breaker panels, rain repellent gauge, do the external walk around. You'll come back in a bit? Alright. 924 in West Virginia. You had breakfast, Matt? Have you eaten anything? Get some food, man. Alright, let's do the cockpit prep. We'll do the CVR test in a bit. So loudspeakers on minimum. INT is popped out at minimum. And parking brake is on CVR test. Cabin purse. Norm. Strobe light auto. Nav light 1. Seat belts. We're still refueling, so seat belts off. No smoking signs auto. Emergency exit lights armed. Landing ELEV auto. Battery check. Batteries 1 and 2 off, 1 and 2 on. Very good. Fuel pumps. We're slow fueling, so we can't do anything yet. Alright, engine 1 fire test. Upper and lower ECAM fire. Engine 2 fire test. Alright. Norm, reading light, PA. VHF3. No white lights. ISS. Anti-skid. Timers reset. Cockpit door test. Should be a fault light here, so that could be an MEL as well on the ToLiSs. On this Airbus rather. Switching panel is norm. Thrust lever. Idle. Parking brake on. Above. Auto for now. Standby. Got VHF1 on your side as well. And let's set up the MCDU. So constraints. Plan. and then let's work on this. Alright, so first off, diff strip init. So the cost index is 9 today. Cruising level is 310. The temperature is, by the way, let's go ahead and tune in into Tokyo or Fukuoka control. Flight log. Temperature at top of climb is -39. First tropopause AC is 486. For wind, we'll just align it. By the way, IRS we need to align, so we're going to take a look at the charts just a tiny bit. Runway, sorry, spot 24, north 34, 260, east 135, 14.6. So I'm just going to adjust this a bit and align the IRS. Wind request. And next.
Boarding completed.
Boarding completed. Okay, hold on. Clear GPS primary flight plan. Departure 06 left. What's the flight plan? Silvery 1 departure. Shuttle transition. So I'm gonna zoom in and take a close look at our departure. So Silvery 1. Silvery 1 will have a couple of speed restrictions here, which I can see is Momsu, Sarki, Mimig, Sovry, Kansai, Mimig, Sovry. Okay, got it. So I'm looking at the chart as I do this. Mimig, Sovry, Yankee shuttle. Airway is Yankee 71 to Oshima. And just for planning purposes, we'll put in the Oshima 1 Alpha arrival according to my Navigraph. ILS Zulu 34 left in use, so ILS 34 left Zulu in use. And then Oshima 1 Alpha from Cream. So none. Check if it's continuous. Oh shoot, not Cream. Okay, hold on. Let me fix that. There. Hopefully that should fix everything. There we go. We'll do the alternate later on. Copy active. So in case we do need to re-land, it's just going to be RJBB arrival ILS. I believe it's the ILS Zulu 06, right? Yeah, it is. ILS Zulu 06, right? Okay, so that's going to be our EOS ID. RadNav. Okay, init. Okay, do we got the load sheet? By the way, let's start that APU now since everyone is aboard. Company message. Alright, let me just take that. Can you open it on your side? I feel like that's the load sheet. Actually, it is. It's been printed. Preliminary and final. Let's check with the true weight and balance because I don't trust this a bit. So 23.4, 24.0, zero fuel is 58 point. Okay, you're kind of over, I think. This is pretty close though, so let's just do this, okay? Actually, no, let's not do that. I'd rather use this instead. 57.8. CG is 23.2. Very much forward. Block is 5.7. Takeoff weight is 63.3. I calculated 63.8. So our weight decreased by 500 kilograms, but not more than 500 kilograms. So we're still pretty good. We just need to get the CG. We can just put it here, 24.0. Alright, let's insert everything. Takeoff shift is 560. Trim is 1. Up 1.9. Flex 67. V1. So let's give us a bit of a stop margin here. 130. 140. And 142. Reduction acceleration. Do they have any noise abatement procedures? They do. Does this apply to us? Takeoff nil. So here's what I want to do, because we're gonna be doing a turning departure. I want to do NADP 1. So we'll do 0820/3020. And then for the climb, 211. So here's the thing. Green dot is 211, max speed 210. We do need to hold flaps 0 until passing Kansai. We could target 210 for the pre-selection. Okay, there we go. Perf, it's going to be RJBB-06 left. Before the PA, I am going to call for clearance with information Juliet at spot 24. Starflyer 24. Alright, come on. What information is that? Info Juliet. Fukuoka Control, hello, Starflyer 24, Kansai Airport, A320 spot 24, information Juliet, request clearance Tokyo International Airport. Starflyer 24, clear Tokyo International Airport, Sovereign 1 departure, shuttle transition, flight plan route, maintain flight level 150 initially, squawk 6424. Initial level 180, Starflyer 24. Runway 06 left for departure, we'll call you back ready for push, Starflyer 24, thank you. Okay, first of all, let's cross-check what ATC said. Runway 06 left, Sovereign 1 departure, and shuttle transition. Flight planned route, maintain flight level 180 initially. 18,000 set, and squawk 6424. Alright, let me just, oh, refueling is complete, yes? Yeah, we got the final load sheet as well. Okay. I'll do PA. Ladies and gentlemen from Flight Deck, welcome aboard Starflyer Flight 24, non-stop service from Osaka-Kansai International Airport to Tokyo-Haneda International Airport. We'll be pushing back in about 10 minutes, and once we're airborne, today's flight time is 1 hour and cruising at 31,000 feet. Looking at our weather map, we are expecting a smooth flight for the first half of the flight. It will get bumpy as we descend into Tokyo International Airport. Weather right now in Tokyo International Airport, we do have strong winds from the west, just temperature 14 and low clouds. For now, just sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight, and of course we'll get back to you as we get closer to Tokyo International Airport. Once again from the flight deck, aboard this Starflyer flight, operated by your Captain Sky Blue, and under Sky Blue Simulations, welcome aboard. Alright, let's get the external power. Actually, let's just delay that until after the briefing. Actually, no, let's just get everything out of our way. Copy the ground, cleared to disconnect external power. Roger, and you're cleared to disconnect the external air conditioning as well. Roger. Mission. Hi, you're cleared to close doors. Keep you bleed on. And copy the ground, request to connect the tug.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright, are you ready for a glare shield check? Alright, set QNH. FD's on, constraints, nav, range 20, or range 10. Speed dashes, any dashes, any VS 1000, VS dashes.
Hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Roger, cockpit ground, oxygen mask test, please mind your ears. Right, psh. Psh. Okay. Landing elevation auto 20 feet, status of aircraft normal. Fuel on board and IRS is aligned. Okay, are you ready for a briefing? You ready? Okay. Alright, departing Osaka-Kansai Airport, runway 06 left. Silvery 1 departure, shuttle transition. So that's chart 20-3 hotel, 14th March 25, effective 19th March 1500 Zulu, RNAV SID. And off runway 06 left. Transition altitude 14,000. BTA is 6,000 from the MSA of 5,800. So runway 06 left. Okay, then up to shuttle. Weather, it's a bit of, it's cloudy and, kind of rainy. We need to avoid clouds when we can. Operational, we're parked here at stand 2-4. We'll get pushed back onto Romeo facing southwest. We'll probably be asked to join one of the taxi routes. If they just tell us to taxi to the runway, we'll just get on a taxi route, and Bravo 1-2 is our intersection. And as far as I can see, no hotspots are involved. No hotspots along our route. Okay, we'll take the final load sheet. Okay, 0 fuel 57.8 plus block 5.7. That would be 63.5 minus taxi 0.2, 63.3. Flapper tracking schedule. So, runway 06 left from intersection Bravo 1-2, flaps 1, trim up 1.9, flex 67, V1130, VR140, V2142, transition altitude, yeah, we've briefed that already. Thrust reduction 820 feet, acceleration 3,020 feet. So passing acceleration altitude and out of SRS, above S speed, I'll hold flaps 1 up to 210 knots due to a speed restriction over the Kansai VOR. Once past Kansai VOR, accelerate through. Upon acceleration, I'll call flap 0 and climb. Sorry, accelerate to 250 knots below 10,000. And that's pretty much it. Do you any questions to the briefing? No? Alright. Then this departure briefing is complete. Cockpit preparation checklist. It covers remove fuel quantity. It's 5,700 kilograms balanced. Belts on. 8 ears. Nav RF QNH 2976. Alright. Preparation check is complete. So before we push, are we ready for a push? Looks like. Just sat down with coffee to do some studying. What did you study, Matt? You got a question that followed to visit the restroom? Well, you better do it now before we push. But yes, you are. The jetway should be removed. Alright. Once it gets quiet, call for push. Starflyer 24, request push and start. Two 979er pushback approved. Face west. Starflyer 24. Set QNH. Okay, you can light on. Signal, fill stable, settle, parking brake on. Before start checklist. Brake on. Take us first to thrust. V1130, VR140, VT142, flex 67. 67. Oh, this is closed. This again on. Start checks complete. Cockpit to ground. Confirm all doors closed and locked. Alright. Pushback approved. Facing west.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
You need to be a better commercial student. Well, that's the yeah. No, you're not a student, Matt. You're a pilot. You will become a better commercial pilot with that attitude. Don't worry. Oh, in terms of sitting outside, well, yeah.
So connected.
I gotcha.
Inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, all doors check closed, brakes released, and off block 47.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
Roger, we'll start both engines. Yeah, okay, how long was that? 35 minutes to push. Alright, let's go. Gimbal selector, ignition. Bleed air, no amber crosses. Engine 1. Start. Uh-oh. Someone's getting scolded. Engine 2. Start. To recap, I'm gonna get the Bluebird 757. Level up 737 version 2, ERG 145. Flight, the 777, Matt. If I were to get just one 777. But yeah, I get you, man. You wait. You find the ERJ, the ERJ 145. You find it appealing to you? I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to understand.
Complete. Set parking brake.
So no but outside. Ground speed 0. Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Fail. Jump selector norm. Pew bleed off. Master off. Pop launcher arm spoilers. Use rudder trim and flaps. 24%. Status of the aircraft, yeah, otherwise normal. Clear to copy the ground, clear to disconnect.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hand seals and pins received after start checklist. Yes, off. That is check. 24.0%. Trim neutral. Check this clear. Okay, flight control check. Flop. Down. Neutral. Left. Alright. Rudder. Star Flyer 24, request taxi. Runway 06 left, taxi by Echo 6, Lima Juliet 4, Yankee Bravo 14, Star Flyer 24. Clear left, yeah, right side. On, taxi lights. Parking brake off. As we start moving, we'll do a gentle brakes check. Brakes check. Sure, 0. Okay, let's accelerate to 30 knots. Okay, so departure confirmation briefing by the PM. They will say, runway 06 left from Bravo 14 or Bravo 12 intersection if we request it. Up to 500, then left turn to Kansai VOR, 210 knots maximum, then to Mimig. Climb blue nav blue, wind up D2, 8000 blue. Check no changes to departure, taxi checklist. So max, train on ND. Weather, radar, and wind shear. Cabin crew, please be seated for the takeoff. If they're ready. Okay, controls checked. Check cloud setting config 1+F. Okay, sorry. I missed Echo 6. Sorry. Sorry. That was a bad awareness call. But they want us on Lima. Sorry, I made a mistake. Best regional net for XP12, blows Delta Wing, finished out of water. Damn. Lima, Juliet 4. So it's a standard taxi route. So that's right, guys. Once you get the taxi route, you have to confirm on your charts. Unlike me. Okay, clear left. This is Juliet 9. Clear left. Yeah, I'm just a single crew. We don't need to hear that ATC. I won't lie, Matt. I have also heard good things with X-Crafts. I want their Embraer 175 though. That's what I'm concerned. But I did get the FPS, the flight procedure simulation. I haven't tested it out yet though. $7 minutes? That's so short. Should have gone to Europe instead. You're kidding me. What should an aircraft have in your eyes? Autosave, performance calculator, something that's good on FPS, and systems. Especially autosave in case it crashes. And performance calculator, right? We all need that. Yankee, clear left. Ten knots, turn. Do looks and sound matter to you? Not too much. It's a bonus. Because I'll be honest, Matt. You can look as good as the Flight Factor A320, but well, ToLiSs got there first in systems depth, so you can look great, but if your systems and things like a calculator and autosave are not implemented, then why? I want to fly the plane. I don't want to just look at the plane. I want to fly it. Alright, let's see. Starflight 24, intersection Bravo 12, ready for departure. Number 06 left, over takeoff, frequency change approved. Bye-bye, Starflight 24. Runway 06 left at 24 at Bravo 12 confirmed, no stop bar. Approach path clear. And runway clear, strobe lights on, we're clear for takeoff. Lineup checklist. Runway 06 left at Bravo 12. TRA on. Fleet ready. We'll be very happy with the performance calculator system built from Xcraft 175. When the 145.2 comes out, we'll up to 175 standards. I'll think about it, Matt. Alright, ready? Take off. Manflex 67 SRS runway auto thrust blue. It's checked. Gear up. First climb auto thrust. Climb all blue. Okay, once past KIE, we'll manage speed and flap 0. Okay, manage speed. Should accelerate. Alright, flap 0. 0, disarm spoilers. Gear up. There's nowhere else to go. Yeah, I should dust off the FPS 175 and give it a whirl. You have a feeling that DWS may get better. Is this optimism I'm sensing from you, Matt? That seems interested in implementing a working weather radar to go along with 12.3 update. I mean, a weather radar is nice and all, but it's nice if the weather is bad, but you know what I mean, right, Matt? Alright, autopilot 1. Also, I do want to get out of this cloud first. So let's go... Oh, it's shaking. Alright, let's pull speed. I want to increase that climb rate, get out there faster. Yeah, okay, 10,000, landing lights are tracked. Stand by the seat belts. EFIS airport on the PM side. Extend that range as well. Sorry, the train on ND should be on this guy, so that should have it off now. Why do you have lots of optimism now for Delta Wing? What's up? I know, Matt, it's the best feeling ever. Alright, let's make it 250. Let's just break out of the clouds. Let's get higher than the clouds for now. And let's say ATC gave us a flight level 310. 31,000 blue. It's too bad ATC just had to leave immediately. I thought they'd be on for longer. If I had known that, I would have flown in like Europe or something. But you know what? We're already committed to the flight. We're flying already, so I'm not going to back out, obviously. We have committed to be flying this. We're on the flight. This is the one that I saw online. It's either that or Bucharest. I got nothing against Bucharest. I would have flown out of Otopeni and going to Cluj-Napoca. Set standard. I said level 151. Now check no difference. Alright, we're on top of the clouds. Manage speed and seat belts off. Also, let's go direct to direct shoot. Now give yourselves a big shortcut. Direct shoot. Shoot. There we go. Direct shoot. Can't say I don't want to get anyone's hopes up or say something I wasn't supposed to say. I gotcha, man. I gotcha. I don't know. I mean, wasn't Delta Wing supposed to make an ATR? But I think there's another developer for X-Plane that's making the ATR. I'm not too sure. There is a developer, I think, making the ATR. I'm not really sure, but isn't also a developer making the Airbus A320? Was that hot start? That I'm excited about. You know me in short hauls, man. You know me in short hauls. Very nice. I've been talking with devs, offer suggestions. He seems interested in ideas I have. Okay. At least they're responsive to you. That's good. That's good. That's a step in the right direction. I agree with that. If they manage to fix their stuff, then yeah, why not, man? Why not? Why not? What is Hot Start doing? The Airbus A220 map, if I'm not mistaken. Hot Start A220. Yeah, this was 2 years ago. I don't know what's the I don't know what the status is now, but they did announce an A220. I thought about the SSG 747 quite a bit. I heard it's decent. Not amazing, not bad, but it is decent. So maybe that's also a good option. Uh, 35. What's reserve fuel weight? 57.8. That's 30. Also, I'll get ahead of myself. Usually ATC wants us to cross Spence at flight level 220. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Spence 220. Oh shoot, no, 200 I think. There you go, much better. Even better. So the top of the sun is now moved. Oh, sorry about that, Matt. My bot is it blocked the link. I'm sorry. My bot is kind of sensitive to links, but I see the link that blocked. Don't worry, I'm opening it right now. Wait, what? Who's Denerica, and how come they're doing an A220? No, seriously, what is this? Why does it look good? Oh, free? Really? No way. No way. Huh. No way? Really? It does? Okay. So, Matt, here's what I'm gonna say. It looks good. It looks good. So now I have high hopes to see how the internals look afterwards. Okay, it does look good. I will not contest that. Yes, it does look good. I hope the inside matches the outside. So we'll see. Also, look at this weather right now. We're just flying on top of the clouds, man. Alright, hold on a bit. Let me just take a short break. Let me just get something. Be right back, be right back. I'm back. Matt, no way. He said I could download it from their website? Huh. Dude, that does look good, not gonna lie. Oh my god, look at that weather. Alright, we'll try and avoid that. Anyway. Mach, Alt Star, and Alt Cruise. I'm going heads down. Let's get the weather first. So the Matar, it's actually right here. Runway 34 left. ILS Zulu is in effect. Last we heard there was ILS Zulu, temperature 14, QH 1003. The landing weight is 61.2, so zero fuel weight is 57.8 plus 57.8 plus 3.4. 12. Yeah, it is 61.2, correct. Landing config full. Let's go medium because we need to get off the runway quickly. Oh god, really? Landing distance required 1010. So let's look at the approach speed standardization chart. We do need to take a look at this. (1,500 meters), so we can get off at Alpha 10. Or if we were 2,000 meters, low compute. We could do auto brake slow. Well, let's see. How? Actually, we can still do auto brake slow and make that taxiway so low. Okay. Let's say we're cleared for the Oshima 1 Alpha. Anzac 450, Wanda, Wedge, Arlon. Apollo 500, 337, Utibo. Hold. Rednet, India Hotel Alpha 1117. And 337 says 338, that's fine, just the same error. Apollo 3 degrees at 5,000. Okay. Also, I believe the ILS Zulu means there is an approach speed to maintain. So ILS Zulu 34 left, 10 DME, 15 DME. Okay. Prague, it's going to be RJTT 3 for the left. Approach. So QNH is 1003. That's like 30 below. So 2962. Temperature is 14. Wind is 320 at 18. By the way, AT said when ready, descend flight level 200 level by Spence. So we already put the altitude at Spence. We just need to look at the top of descent. We're almost there. You're loading it now? Let me know. Let me know how it goes. Oh god, look at this tailwind. Anyway. Descent all blue. Perf. 34 left Zulu. 218. Fuel pred, secondary, copy active. What can we do? Like ILS 34 right Zulu, maybe. From Arlon. Alright, please check my work. You have controls and comms, I'll have the PA. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is your Captain Sky Blue speaking. We've started our initial descent down into the Tokyo-Haneda area, and we should be arriving at the gate at about 40 minutes from now. Cabin crew, we are 30 minutes to landing. Weather right now, just some light rain, very low clouds. Temperature is chilly, 14 degrees, and it's foggy as well. Nevertheless, we'd like to thank you for choosing Starflyer, operated by Sky Blue Simulations, for your flight into Tokyo-Haneda today. Wherever your travels may take you, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey all the same. Sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight, and hope to see you again another Starflyer flight. Until then, we'll see ya. Alright, are you ready for a briefing? Very quick, is already behind on the briefing. Alright. We cleared the Oshima 1 Alpha arrival into Tokyo-Haneda, runway 34 left. From Oshima, for us, for ILS Zulu, it ends at Arlon. Arlon, ILS Zulu 34 left, 11-16, 26 September 25, effective 1 October, 1500 Zulu. Frequency, India Hotel Alpha 101.7, final course score 3P7, Apollo at 5000, and decision altitude 218, MSA 6300, highest on the west side, BTA 7000, transition level 140. First approach is climb on heading 337 to 500, and then a left turn to intercept radio 178 outbound Tokyo to Utibo and hold. Contact Tokyo approach. So weather in front, we do have to dodge that in just a bit. Hold on. First of all, pause the briefing. We gotta get out of this weather. Okay, heading 060 please. Okay, there we go. Speed VS minus 1700, blue heading. So let's keep this VS first and see what happens. Okay, weather, low clouds and mist, poor visibility, so caution for that. If possible, we could go do a go around. Operational, low auto brakes, config full, max reverse. We'll vacate right on Alpha 10, and most likely to spot number 1234, maybe spot 4, via Alpha or Whiskey through to Hotel or Golf. We'll see. And that's pretty much it. Extra fuel is 1.2 tons to 39 minutes. Questions, comments, suggestions? No? This arrival briefing is complete. I have controls, you have comms. Alright, fly direct wedge. Nav direct wedge. And we'll manage descent. Instead of maintain 8,000. Flight level 080 magenta. There is a reason it's free. Okay, okay. But it does look good. It's still heavily in development. Alright, I get it, I get it. Gotcha, gotcha. There we go, seatbelts are on. Also, Below 10 degrees Celsius, we're in visible moisture, anti-ice on. We're gonna get so much weather, holy crap. So when you say it's heavily in development, how heavy in development are we talking? Like how heavy in development? Really heavy? Like A380 heavy? Or A340 heavy? Or A380 super in development? Yep, this aircraft is shaking and rolling. It's oscillating like crazy. Ugh. Imagine just sitting down here, not knowing what's happening outside. When wings are bending, holy crap. Flight level 080 blue. Go. Range 40. Really? So, wedge to Arlon is 3,000 feet? Seriously? We have to do a dive bomb. Although it doesn't say you gotta be 5,000 Arlon. Nothing says we need to be 5,000 at Arlon. That's at or above. I can click it. I can click properly. There we go, much better. But we do have to be 5,000 by Apollo, which is that much is true. Oh god, look how shaky it is. It's so stupid. You know, I'm working before it's ready. That's the best cockpit I've seen. I gotcha, I gotcha. Well, it's freeware, so very understandable. Set Q&H. Pressure, press 3000. No, check, no difference. Alright, back in the clouds. Okay, let's help the aircraft out and have speed brakes. Title. Okay, passing 0,000, approach checklist. Okay, belts on, minimum MD 218. Auto brake low, thermal selector. It's reading right, thermal selector ignition. By ref, QNH 29er. Decimal 62. It continued to send 5,000. Alright, 5,000 set, 8,000 magenta. Oh, magenta. Here we go. Let's see what happens. I think we're going over the VDEV, speed brake half. We're cleared for the approach, they said? Okay. India to Alpha identified, normal sensing, cleared ILS 034 left. Approach. Bud slope blue, look blue, cat 1, AP1 plus 2. Oh my gosh. Freaky. I picked a great day to fly into Tokyo. Lokestar. And I got the speed brakes out, guys. Speed out star. Alright, just activate approach phase now. Trace activated, ILS Zulu 34 left. Why is it giving me a speed brake indication? I want to slow it down now. Let's up star. I must approach 5,000, so that's already. Flaps 1. Cat 3 dual. Tokyo traffic advisory. Starflight 24, 15 mile final, runway 34 left. Tokyo. Lead slope. Okay, 180 knots at 10 miles. flaps 2. So 180.10, 160 at 5. Also, wipers on. What's the temperature now? It's more than 10 degrees, so engine anti-ice off. That's 10 miles at speed 160. This is great weather we're having. Great, Scott. 160 at 5. Amazing.
500.
Alright. Gear down. Nice. And let's see if we're clear to land.
2,000.
Okay, manage speed, flaps 3, and flaps full. Landing checklist, landing no blue. Alright. Disconnecting autopilot, manual flight. Tokyo-Haneda traffic advisory, start flight 24, short final runway 34 left. Tokyo-Haneda. Alright, disconnecting autopilot, manual flight. Cat 1.
1,000.
Check. Yeah, I see the runway. Correcting.
500.
Check.
400.
Land. It's dark, yeah, I think it's the contrast.
100 above.
Check. I got the sunglasses on, that's also why.
200. Minimum.
Continue. Oh my god, it's so gusty.
100.
What?
50,
Wind shift.
40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard. 10. 5. Retard.
Okay, hold on. That wind blew me off course. Reverse idle. Reverse max. Settle. Manual braking. That was some freaky winds, man. Seriously, freaky winds. Centerline deviation, I'm so sorry. Are you sure though? Centerline until reaching 60 miles ground speed. Yeah, it's kind of tough to do in this weather. All right, disarm spoilers. Okay, after landing checklist. Alright, we'll go through Elephant, then Hotel to get wind shear off after landing check is complete. That was a very windy landing, I'll tell you guys that now. It was so windy. Like very windy. Whoops, sorry, I was adjusting something. Sorry about that. Okay, clear left side. Alright, I believe Starfly parks here on the left side, so we'll get that to go. So we'll probably over here. Stand number 3 today. So, visual docking gun system A321. It's a good thing we landed in Tokyo, so that we can race in it as well. Okay, parking brake on, wipers off, fuel bleed on, engine 1 and 2 off. Light off, PMO squawk 2000, data, position monitor, fuel. Pick up the ground, confirm shock set. Roger, rig set, nil defects and on blocks 5-2. Okay, parking checklist. Shock set, it's off, it's off, it's off. It's complete. Yeah, that was a an exciting landing, that's for sure. Let's put the landing lights to off. I really didn't mean to make it smooth, it just floated. That's why it looked very smooth on my end. You see that? It just blew me off course. It blew me off course just like that. I actually like it too, Matt. It's not the best, but it does look good. With some hydroplaning in there. Oh my gosh. All that. Oh my gosh. That float wasn't supposed to happen. I wanted to make it a firm touchdown, but God knows. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. All that wind. Runway 34 right left. I'm so sorry.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 10. 5. Retard.
That wind was like, it wanted me to like bank right. So much wind coming up from the left side. Alright, this is going to be the last replay and then we'll switch over. Honestly, I just wanted to make a very firm landing here. Well, that didn't happen today.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, retard, 10, 5, retard.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. Now stick around